What's up, guys? I'm gonna try a new format, a new review format. Not gonna be reviewing a knife right now, and I can't really like zoom up on things because my camera is not gonna focus on that. I also can't see what's going on in the viewfinder, so I have no clue if what I'm gonna be doing is even in view. So maybe this will work. I assume if you're watching it right now, it kind of worked, maybe. Let me see what I'm working with here again. Alright. You can see a good little bit. Maybe this will work. I'm just going to show you the things that I eat and that I snack on. I'm not sure if you can see my face or anything right now. I'm looking straight at the lens. I don't know if you can see me or not. Anyway. If you see my hands are all cut up, I had a bad knife day yesterday. It's what I call a bad knife day. Got a new Bcaas, a Benchmade 51 Morpho, which is right here. I absolutely love this thing. I traded it for my small fly. And I can do a rollover now. I can't do it in this position, but I can do a rollover where I flip it like that and it comes around, and then I flip it open. I'll show you all that sometime. But learning that, I cut myself 6 times on this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this hand. That was from the Bcaas. This is from the Microtech SF. I was cutting something towards myself, but it was the only way to do it. And I slipped off, and the heel of the blade went into my hand like that and went straight to the bone. The bone is what stopped it. It was a bad cut. This is very painful. It doesn't look bad, but it's very, very painful. Then I dropped my 51 Morpho Bcaas onto my left foot, and I cut my, not the pinky toe, but the one next to it. I cut that all the way down to the bone, and it bled for like 4 hours last night. I was gonna get stitches, but I decided against it. Anyway, story time's over. A lot of people are interested in what I eat in this diet, the whole foods plant-based diet. I juice a lot, and that's going to be different videos. I drink tea. That was its own video. So now this video is going to be covering pretty much what I snack on. Because a diet like this isn't a weight loss diet, but weight loss is a side effect. Any diet, whatever your diet is, it's beneficial for people to eat like 6 times a day, 6 small meals a day. The Western diet, the way we do things, is 3 huge meals a day, or some people just do 2 huge meals a day. That's the wrong way to do it. That's the worst way you can do it for your metabolism and food processing, your digestion and stuff like that. We originally were meant to graze as humans. We found and we ate. We found and we ate. Most of the time, we either broke even with calories or we were at a caloric deficit. Now we are not at a caloric deficit. We spend no energy at all getting our food, so we need to eat less and eat more often. So I snack constantly. I have 2 juices a day, sometimes 3, and I'm constantly snacking in between that. And I've lost more weight recently than ever. So I'm also losing weight while retaining muscle mass. I haven't gained any muscle mass, but not losing muscle mass, even while I'm working out and doing this whole foods diet, is a feat. Because honestly, you're going to atrophy pretty fast. And atrophy is just breakdown of muscle tissue. Your body can only lose fat cells so fast. If you lose fat faster than your body can do it, then it's going to take from your other energy stores, which fat is the richest store of energy your body has. And the next step down is muscle. So once your body cannot process any more fat than it is currently, it will step to muscle. And a lot of people, when they're doing weight loss diets, they'll do starvation diets. And huge caloric deficits where they're only consuming like 800 calories a day, which just living and breathing, you burn more than 800 calories a day. To be healthy, you need to consume at least like 1,500, 1,400, 1,500. But anyway, the way we do things over here is people diet and they do crash dieting, and they're at such a huge caloric deficit that their body skips fat altogether and goes straight to muscle. It's not meant to, but that's what happens. So that's why a lot of people will get what they call skinny fat, where you've gotten skinny, but you still look fat. You're not big, but you have all this loose skin, and you still have fat because, yeah, you lost 20 pounds on the scale, but what happened was you atrophied all your muscles, and your fat tissue is still there because you did it wrong. This kind of helps to not do that, but protein supplementation and exercise really stop that. So anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox and start talking about snacks. One thing I picked up recently is apple cider vinegar and honey. This is real organic apple cider vinegar. If it doesn't have stuff floating in the bottom of it, it's not organic apple cider vinegar. That's called the mother, which is just essentially bacteria and the yeast and stuff. That is yeast used in the process of vinegar, manufacturing vinegar? I'm not sure. Anyway, you want stuff floating on the bottom. Apple cider vinegar and honey is very healthy. I'm not going to be able to explain why I eat everything here. People just wanted to know what I eat, so this is snack food. Apple cider vinegar and honey, I do this once a day. I need to slow down. 2 teaspoons of this and like 1.5 teaspoons of honey. It's better if you can get local honey. If you have problems with allergies, eating local honey can kind of help. And bee pollen can help with that too. But local honey and true apple cider vinegar, it's good for you. You can look it up. Something we've been eating recently are Goji Berries. They're what they call a superfruit, and I want to go ahead and say everything here was bought from Whole Foods, save for like 1 or 2 items. This was bought at Whole Foods. Goji berries are extremely high in antioxidants, and they're delicious, honestly. You can eat 28 grams of this stuff for 100 calories, and 28 grams is a good bit. I mean, it's going to be enough to fill up the palm of your hand. So that's a good food, not calorie rich, but it is nutrient dense, and that's what we want. We want the most nutrient dense food for the least amount of calories. This is very nutrient dense. Agave Nectar. This is good for replacing refined sugars, white sugar, things like that. Agave Nectar is 100% organic if you buy it organic. It's a non-refined sweetener. Stevia is good as well, but agave nectar is some of the least funky tasting sweetener you can have. I actually use this in my coffee and it tastes just like sugar. So this stuff is really good. Peanut butter and jelly. I buy organic peanut butter and organic jelly, and I eat it on spinach bread, which is pretty much like pita bread made with spinach. It tastes really good, and it's a good departure from all this weird stuff that we eat. If you just want to go back and have a PB&J like when you were a kid, then this stuff is good for that. Dried cranberries. This is one of the things we got at Publix. These are really, really good. They're not sweetened. They're organic. They're just cranberries that are taken out of the lake. They flood a lake, getting the cranberries out, dry them, and there you go. The seeds, you don't even feel them when you're eating them. Dried cranberries are really healthy for you and not too bad for you. This trail mix is an antioxidant rich thing. It's meant for the antioxidants, and it's also just a good source of nutrition without a whole lot of calories. This is goji berries, mulberries, and golden berries. 28 grams of this is 90 calories, so it's even less than the goji berries alone. So 2 servings of this is 180 calories, and to me, that would constitute a meal for me, one of my 5 or 6 meals a day. You'll find eating 5 or 6 meals a day, you could stay full all day long. You never have the feeling of hunger. I'm satiated all day long, but I'm not getting a whole lot of calories. honey roasted peanuts I snack on a lot. These are not organic, but everything doesn't have to be organic. Honey roasted peanuts are delicious. At Whole Foods, you can do your own peanut butter. They have an array of peanuts and then a machine. You can just do the peanuts right there and it turns it into peanut butter. This is honey roasted peanuts that I turned into peanut butter. Absolutely delicious. I love it on bananas in the morning or just plain. It's a good pre-workout because it has a lot of energy. It has some sugar in it, so you're going to get instant energy from the carbs, and then you're going to have carbs that are going to give you longer lasting energy. And the protein. Don't forget, these are very rich in protein. Peanut butter rich in protein. Protein's important. Sunflower seeds, they're all right, honestly. It's a lot of calories for not a whole lot of protein or flavor for me. I don't like these a whole lot. As you can see, they're not open. Chelsea likes them, but as a guy, I need so much more protein than she does to actually build muscle mass. So I'm looking to get 130 roughly grams of protein a day. And if I'm getting 7 grams of protein for 200 calories, then if I meet my protein requirements for that day, I'm going to be getting like 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories. I just don't want to do that. I'm not saying meeting my protein requirements with just that. I'm saying if I didn't have protein-rich, calorie low foods, then I wouldn't be able to meet my requirements. Pumpkin seeds. These are really good. They have like a meaty flavor to them. They're an acquired taste, I would say. Not huge in protein for the calorie, but they are tasty and they're very healthy. Antioxidants, a lot of fiber. I mean, it's not a huge amount of fiber, but nuts are good for you in general, and these are healthier than most nuts like cashews and peanuts. So pumpkin seeds are very good for you. It's a good snack. They will keep you full. If I want something sweet, these are actually vitamins, but acai berries, these are chews. I don't think they're artificially sweetened at all, but they're extremely sweet to begin with. Yeah, it has cane juice in it, so it is artificially sweetened, but it's not. It's still organic. It's just cane juice that sweetens it. These are very good, and you're getting a crap load of vitamin B12 and vitamin B6, among other things. But vitamin B12 is huge for this kind of diet because most of the time only meats carry vitamin B12, so vegans and vegetarians need stuff like this tremendously. Done that. Soy nuts. I was on these for a little while. You want to keep your intake of stuff like this at a minimum, mainly due to estrogen. There's so much estrogen in soy products that I think if you drink, I don't know the exact quote, but a female can actually drink so much soy milk that it changes their menstrual cycle. That is going to be super detrimental to you if you're wanting to get in the gym and build some muscle mass. These next two items I'm going to show you are my bread and butter. They're the things that I rely on the most. Shelled hemp seeds. These are great. This is 33% protein along with your omega-3s. They taste delicious. They taste almost in between like, I know it's going to be weird, but like collard greens and cashews. It has a nutty green flavor to it. It's honestly really, really, really good. I could say it may be an acquired taste, but for 30 grams of this stuff, which is 3 tablespoons, you're getting 11 grams of protein, which is a good bit, honestly. And you're getting some trace minerals, iron, which is good for people on this diet, phosphorus, magnesium, and zinc. That's really, really, really good for people on this diet. I eat these a lot just to supplement my protein intake. And it's 174 calories for 30 grams. It's not that bad, but you wouldn't want to eat it all day long. Again, shelled hemp seeds can be found at Whole Foods. The next and last item I'm going to show you is probably the most important to me. This is yellow pea powder, just pea protein made from yellow peas. This is non-GMO, so it's non-genetically modified. It's 100% unadulterated, pure, unflavored protein. There's no soy, there's no nothing in it. This not only is protein, but it's also something that vegans need, and also somebody that's in the gym. You need this branch chain amino acids, commonly called BCAAs. You need those in mass if you're trying to build muscle or just avoiding meat. This is super high in protein and super high in BCAAs. This is what I drink this twice a day. It's 28 grams of protein per serving. I drink it twice a day, so that's over 50, like 56 grams, I think. Yeah, 56 grams of protein, which I should probably do 3 of these a day because I need to step it up a little bit. But you could do 2 scoops of this and then get protein from other things like the hemp seeds and the peanuts and stuff like that, cashews. But I prefer to get protein in this form because it's not a whole lot of calories and it is a whole lot of BCAAs. For 1 level scoop of this, which is 33 grams of product, you're getting 28 grams of protein. So this is almost 100% protein. You're getting 130 calories for 28 grams of protein. That's about the most nutrient-dense product I have here as far as protein is concerned. You're getting all of these BCAAs down here, which a lot of people supplement on top of protein. With this, you don't need to supplement anymore with the BCAAs unless you wanted to. I'm not sure you would get anything more out of it. Maybe the law of diminishing returns, but this has a ton of BCAAs in it. This is no soy, so there's no estrogen. This is just 100% pure, organic, unadulterated, non-GMO protein. And this is how I'm getting my protein requirement. I just started this like 2 or 3 days ago. I was starting to lose some muscle mass, and I realized I needed to step my protein up. So this is why I got this, and I should start seeing gains in the gym. I may look like a small guy. I'm 5'11". I used to be 180 pounds of nothing but muscle. Right out of high school into my first couple years of college, I was a big dude. And I came up here to Tuscaloosa and stuff got hard and I quit going to the gym and I let my diet slip and I lost about 30 pounds of muscle. And that doesn't sound, I mean, that's a lot. If any of you work out, you know 30 pounds of muscle takes a long time to gain. A long time. And so I'm trying to get there slowly but surely. It'll take probably 3 or 4 years to get that back, but it'll slowly gain. But this is going to be my bread and butter. I'm going to change it up, just keep my body guessing a little bit. May do a little bit of whey. I know it's not vegan, but I may just mix it up a little bit. But this is my bread and butter. These 2 things right here. It's probably 40% of my daily intake of everything. The rest is fresh fruits and vegetables and juice. And that about wraps it up as far as snacking and protein goes. I hope some of you got some information out of this. It's kind of been a trial and error process for us, but we've got it pretty much down pat now. So I feel happy with what we're doing as of right now. So if any of you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to answer it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.